Like companies do a market and based on brands, countries also have to market basing on their brand, the national brand, the country brand. Once you do a good service, you brand rightly, you promote rightly, for you to make more money and get rich, you will have to have a good image. The biggest buying part of a human being is the mind. Having seen why you should market, the benefits, how do you then market your country? And I will also combine it with when do you market your country. And I first answer the part on when do you market your country. Please, governments market your country every day. Governments market your country every time. Governments market your countries all the time. Let me mention, please market your country all the time. Companies do market their companies and their products. These days we call them brands all the time. Marketing companies, private companies are all the time marketing themselves and their brands all the time. Because if they don't, somebody else will do it at their expense. So countries, please market yourself all the time. And you know the benefits already. How do you market yourself? First and foremost, for a country to market itself, you must first assess yourself as a country. What do you stand for? What do you stand for as a country? Some countries you have seen, they stand for peace, and they can always promote peace, that we are the most peaceful country in the world. Others can market a country that we are the most beautiful country in the world. Others can market themselves by saying that they are the most welcoming country in the world. Others promote themselves as the countries located in the best place, the most exotic part of the world you will ever be. Let me mention this, that these are some of the aspects you have to consider when you are marketing a country. First of all, you must think of how you want to attract, for example, the tourists. So what do you tell them? How do you attract investors? What do you tell them? How do you convince your people who live abroad, we call them diaspora, to remit money to you, to your country, to invest in your country, to send money back home? How do you do it? How do you convince other governments in different parts of the world to be partners with you, to convince their people to invest in your country, but also to have projects in your country? So you must think, how do you do it? So you have to assess yourself and say, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses. Companies, when they are marketing their products, I talk about products mainly. When they are marketing their products, say a camera, they will tell you the features of the camera. But they will not emphasize the features of the camera. They will emphasize the benefits of the camera. This camera has got these features A, B, C, D, X, Y. And because of these features, these are the benefits you get from this camera. This camera is very clear when they are taking pictures. They give you the best picture. They give you the best recording via sound, A, B, C, D. So countries, when you are marketing yourself, when you are promoting yourself, you also must behave, do it like companies do. What do you stand for? What are your features? And if you say, for example, that our features is that we, in our country, for example, that we have the best fish in the world, say it, promote it. We have the best weather in the world. Go ahead and say it. We are the most peaceful country in the world. Go ahead and say it. We are the most exhausted part of the world. Go ahead and say it. So mention the benefits, because you are trying to convince clients, audiences, to come to your country, to be part of your country, to invest in your country, to associate with your country. So what do they gain? What are their benefits when they become associated with their country? The best holiday in the world, okay? The best place where you can invest your money and you get better benefits. You get more benefits, you get more profits, your company is protected, your people are protected. For example, it is peaceful, but also the return on investment is higher than other places. If you are convincing your relatives, your brothers and sisters who live abroad in other countries to invest their money, also you have to tell them about value. But also you have to remind the diaspora, that is your home. This is your home. This is your country. Your ancestors live there in the ground. So you have to mention that. So you must give benefits. You must emphasize benefits. And then I will be interested in investing in a country. I'll be interested in visiting your country. I'll be interested in associating with your brand. Because as individuals, we associate with brands that we like, isn't it? We associate with brands that we like. We associate with brands that are good. We associate with reputable brands. Since I am in my own show, in my episode, I am not going to make adverts for some of you companies which are there, because you may have to pay for it. But let me say this, they are companies that I associate with, and they are companies, all of you out there that you associate with. They are even known, reputable brands which we all know, which are there. And you have reasons why you associate with those brands, or why you even buy the products and services of those brands. Let me mention this in the last part, almost the last part, that again, like companies do a market and based on brands, countries also have to market basing on their brand, the national brand, the country brand. Look at your country as a brand, and you can say brand, then in front you put your country. Brand X country, brand Y country, brand Z country, brand A country, brand B and X and B and everything. And you say, my brand stands for this. My brand stands in the companies. Let me remind you again. Some brands, if they like vehicles, they stand for elegance. Some brands of vehicles, they stand for strength. Some brands stand for, could we say, comfort and other things. So if you are going to market to the whole world, your brand, your country brand, you begin to think of talking about the good things about your country. But like I said, you have to market your country, you have to market your brand, because for you to make more money and get rich, you will have to have a good image. And let me mention that in business, image is perceived. What do I mean? What do I mean by image is perceived? So the audiences, and the audiences in business, we mean audiences are composed of buyers, potential buyers, government, other publics, the media, and all the other people who may be interested in your brand, who may be interested in your company. They perceive image. Image is perceived. And in business, we say the biggest buying part of a human being is the mind. It is the mind which buys. Perception. Once they perceive a product as being good, once they perceive the brand as being good, so it goes in their mind and they want to buy it, and they buy it. And once they buy it and it performs well, they keep recommending it to other people. They keep recommending it to other people to buy it. They say, yeah, when I used that product, it was good. When I stayed at that hotel, oh, I got a good service. It was comfortable, you know. So you want, as you market your country, those who get interested and associate with your country to also convince other people, other audiences, other stakeholders to take interest in your country. In services marketing, or in management of businesses and promoting of businesses that are dealing in services, there is what we call referral. When I come to your hospital or your health facility and I get a good service, I will recommend it to my relatives, I recommend it to my friends, I recommend it to those people who come sometimes to ask me for advice. So this is what also a country should do. That once you do a good service, you brand rightly, you promote rightly, people associate, different audiences and stakeholders associate with your brand, they should also recommend it to other people. And this will be important. Ultimately, once you market your country very well, it will become competitive and it will be a winner. And once your country is a winner, then you get more, your economy will grow because your economy will expand. Once your economy expands, then you reduce more people living in poverty, you reduce more people suffering from things that are associated with being poverty or a country being poor, because then you have more money, your economy expands, you have what we call a bigger national budget, which you can use, cut into small pieces to distribute in different sectors of the economy: health, education, infrastructure, security, governance, running government, law and order, justice, and other things. So the benefits of marketing a country, like I said at the beginning, are immense. They are humongous. And you need to market your country. I am here in this show to emphasize the need for countries to market themselves. For the companies, we know, and the companies already know that when they market themselves well, when they market their brands very well, they make more money, the profits are high, these companies expand, these companies grow, these companies even later acquire even the weaker ones that we are competing with them. In countries, I'm not saying that you market yourself very well so that you can acquire other countries. I'm only saying that you market yourself very well so that you can be successful, you can grow, you can become prosperous. I thought about this long and hard. And I said it should be one of my episodes. It should be one of my parts that I can give to the world, because this is important. In the coming episodes, I will be explaining to you how now, what approaches do you use to market your country. I will be looking at different aspects. I look at approaches and tactics, including some activities that you can undertake to market yourself, and you attract a good name, and your image, your brand is perceived very well. Image, brand is perceived. Once it has been perceived favorably or positively, people will associate with your brand. Ladies and gentlemen who are listening to me from different parts of the world, coming back with details in the different parts of this very aspect of marketing your country.